Hello, hello. This is Adelai Brown, your heart coach, checking in. And I just want to see how y'all are doing. And I wanted to jump on because I just have this word that I want to share with you. And it's something that I really want you to think about. The world really needs what you have to give. We really need what you have to give. And I want you to know that I understand why you're not giving it. I know that you have been doubting yourself. I know that you think because of what you've been through and where you're from, you're not qualified, you're not verified, you're not validated to do what it is that you feel deep down inside you need to do. But I'm telling you, you have to do it. You must do it. Right? I know you might be winning on the surface, right? You doing your thing in your career, you're securing the bag, but you don't feel secure at home. And a part of you not feeling secure has to deal with the fact that you are not doing what you have been called to do. God has a great thing in store for you, but you have to be willing to do the work. Are you willing to get connected, right? Are you willing to confront the fact that you've been oblivious and, might I say, just ignorant, just not knowing what's been holding you back? So you've been participating in things and living a certain way. You think a certain way. You act a certain way because you truly believe that you're not valuable, that you're not worthy. Now, I know you won't tell anybody this, right? You don't tell people that. You say you love yourself. You know you doing good. This is for my fellas and for the ladies. I know on the surface you present yourself with high esteem. But I also know the thoughts that might be running through your head that I can't see, nor can anyone else. You question if you have what it takes, or you question if, because of what you've been through in your family and where y'all came from, do you have what it takes to get to where you need to go and do it? You absolutely do. Like, you got to stop worrying about the past. And I can tell you from experience, like being a teen mom and having to navigate life. Like the children are going back to school, and I was just reflecting the other day about how it felt going into my senior year as a teen mother, feeling insecure, not feeling validated, having a lot of insecurities going on around me. Yes, there were people in my life that could have made things secure, but that wasn't the reality that I was living at that time. So I found myself very down, very depressed, but I never told anybody that. I just carried it on the inside, and it caused me to make decisions that didn't serve me, right? I got really depressed even after I had my daughter. Like, I got really, really depressed. I was working. I ended up getting my own place before she turned 1, but I made it through my senior year. But I was very unsure. I was very unhappy, but I didn't present that. Oh, I presented like I had confidence. I presented like I had it all together, but I didn't feel that way. And even as an adult, that was 23 years ago. But right now, at 40 years old, I know a lot of 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds that are still dealing with the haunting and the ghosts of the past, the decisions they made, the disappointments they experienced, the trauma, the abuse they may have went through, and they never dealt with it. Oh, pretty on the outside, the packaging is perfect, but what's going on the inside? What's happening on your insides? Like, I'm telling you, who the sun sets free is free indeed. And as a heart coach, one thing I know, I've worked with hundreds, thousands of individuals, and one thing I can tell you is that people really struggle when they don't tell the truth. That's why I'm really focused on building heart equity, where you're building personal, relational, and financial wealth through authentic living. When you choose to adhere to the lie, When you go along with culture and you do what culture says is okay, when you tell yourself, oh, I'm good, and you know you're not good, when you constantly spend time and interact with people that are not good for your mental, emotional, or even physical health, but you do it because that's what you do, or you grew up with them, or that's your family. You may have issues with your parents. They may be dead and gone, they may be alive, but you have serious issues with them, and you're not dealing with that. And you need to deal with that so that you can walk more in what you've been created to do. I don't care how you're making money. That does not mean that that's what you were created to do. When you do more of what you're created to do, you live better, you feel better, you experience more, you make more money. It's a byproduct of you living on purpose. But you struggling right now because you don't want to be real. You struggling right now because you don't want to do what it takes. You struggling right now because you don't want to do what it takes to get to where you need to be. Oh yeah, you will invest in all the superficial things, but what have you done to invest in yourself? What kind of programs have you signed up for? What type of therapy, counseling have you received? What type of groups are you a part of, or you a member of, so that you can improve yourself in some kind of way? And not just surface improvement. I'm talking about working on your heart, working on your mind, digging up those deep things, those things that are not just holding you back, but it held your mama back, it held your daddy back, it's holding your children back, and you can see it. I want you to know that you have power to make a change. Like, you can make a change in your family, you can make a change in your community, but that change first starts within you. It's important. It's important for you to be who God called you to be. It's important for you to do what God called you to do. That's why we have this channel. That's why the Heart Equity Masters class is something that you can be on the lookout for, and I really encourage you to sign up, because we're going to learn how to build heart equity together. You're going to put yourself in position to live right, because the world needs you. Like, let's say that the person that invented the cell phone never did what they were created to do. Okay, maybe a cell phone would have came, but it wouldn't have came that way at that time. Let's say the person that invented the automobile or the airplane decided, oh, that doesn't make any sense. People won't understand me. I'm not going to do that again. Let's just say they did that. Where would we be right now? Do you know that what it is in you is just as important as anything else that anyone else has ever created or ever done? Did you know that? But you won't know unless you sow the seed. So you got to put it out there. Like, God created you for a unique reason. You absolutely have what it takes. You just have to put it into motion. It's just like this. We all have muscles in our body, for the most part. And you see some people, their muscles are very defined. You can see that they have muscles. Other people, not so much. Now, those that have defined muscles, it's not necessarily that their muscles are better than those that don't, but it is because they have put in the work for you to be able to see the definition in the muscles that they have on the inside of them. And typically, usually, they're stronger, right? They're able to lift more, for the most part. And so what I'm charging you to do is build your spiritual, emotional, mental muscles. It's time for you to do the work. And when you do heart work, that's how you build yourself up from the inside out. You wonder why you just can't get it together. You wonder why your family keep going through what they're going through. It's because you haven't taken a stand. You're not doing what you've been called to do. And everybody else is waiting on you. They are. I am. Because I understand that people been waiting on me. You need me just like I need you. And we need to help each other. We need to support each other. That's why you need to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, share this channel. If it's encouraging you, if it's uplifting you, share it with others, because it can probably do the same. Too many of us out here living with imposter syndrome. You got to get to your real identity. You've been living somebody else's dream. You've been living in somebody else's framework. It's like God built a house unique for you to live in and live out of. That's your body. But you too busy wishing you were in someone else's. It's time for you to build that mental, emotional, spiritual muscle. It's time for you to build heart equity. Let's do that together. I love y'all. I'll be back again tomorrow with another live, another heart talk. So you make sure to stay tuned. Hit your notification button so you can know when I'm going live. Like, comment, and share. Subscribe. Let's get this heart equity message out. This is the Heart Coach Adelai Brown here. I am signing out. I will see y'all tomorrow. Love you. Remember, if you heal your heart, you will transform your life. Have a wonderful day.